Bit of breaking news now from the campaign trail. Dr. Ben Carson has announced that he is indeed, as expected, suspending his campaign.
Yes, not much of a surprise. But meantime, last night's debate did get some record ratings.
Yeah.
People who tuned in, oh, boy, did they get a show.
They did, but are all of these attacks just hurting everyone running on the Republican side? Let's bring in Mara McDonald. She was at the Fox Theater last night, and I think a lot of Republican Party leaders worry that this is just damaging to the party.
You know what, Devin, I think you have two issues that you got to deal with right here. Number one, was the behavior last night and the language and the brashness something that is going to make voters stay home? And then what does this do to the long-term viability of the GOP?
I have to say this. He hit my hands. Nobody has ever hit my hands. I've never heard of this one. Look at those hands. Are they small hands? And he referred to my hands. If they're small, something else must be small. I guarantee you there's no problem. I guarantee it.
It was below the belt, figuratively and literally, funny and horrible at the same time. Last night's debate was more than an hour's worth of Trump attacked and on the attack.
I understand the folks who are supporting Donald right now. You're angry at Washington, and he uses angry rhetoric.
Now as the frontrunner looks poised to get even more primaries, the slumbering Republican establishment is hurrying to try and take him out. But last night's candidates' attempts...
He has spent a career convincing Americans that he's something that he's not in exchange for their money. Now he's trying to do the same in exchange for their country.
Were nothing new. So did the obnoxiousness of the behavior on display do anything to change voters' minds on Tuesday? More than likely, no.
I don't think that debate will have much of an impact on voters. I think we've learned that over time, that some of these anymore, it's harder and harder. I think it's becoming the white noise of the campaign.
But it sure didn't do the GOP any favors when trying to appeal to independents. The coarseness of last night's debate is nothing we've seen in American politics, and they've always been tough.
It was not a good night for the Republican Party in general, right? There was nothing positive that came out of that debate. I don't care if you're a Rubio person, a Kasich person, a Trump person, or a Cruz person. I mean, there was, you know, maybe John Kasich can feel good because he didn't go down in the mud as the way the other candidates ended up. But it just wasn't overall. If you're the chairman of the Republican Party, you're not happy about last night's debate at all.
So now the GOP has had its shot here, and now we move ahead to Sunday. That's the Democratic debate coming up in Flint. And then, of course, we've got the primary on Tuesday. Yeah. So no shortage of things to do over the next couple days.
But it's an interesting point. If debates aren't moving the needle for anybody, what are they really? They're just cementing people into their positions that they had going into it.
And there you have the whole issue of what the GOP establishment is trying to do. Yeah. Every attack they've tried has failed, and they're all sitting there with their hands up in the air going, what do we do? What do we do? Because nothing works.
Because it's interesting with the undecided voters, they don't come out and say, I saw this debate and I changed my mind.
Yeah, really interesting place where we've arrived.
It's been an interesting weekend,
said last night, it wasn't exactly Lincoln Douglas, was it?
No.
Thanks, Mara.